Okay, now we're starting over. Damn it. This is period vlog. I don't know what number. And I am Timber. Hello. I'm coming to you from my bed. I'm so cool. My chronic illness is. Why didn't I turn that on? Sorry if you hear whirring in the background. I'm cold. I have 2 giant blankets on top of me. This one's like brocade. And then this one's all like warm and fuzzy. The underneath one. And they're giant comforters. And I have 2 of them on top of me. And I'm still freezing. And I'm wearing sweats and long sleeves. So, yeah, I'm a little bit cold. And we're in Southern California. So, it's. I don't get it. I just want to say one thing. Dads can be really sweet to their little girls when they're on their periods. I called my daddy this morning when it happened. I know, most girls would like call their mom or something. I call my dad. But my mom doesn't like talking on the phone that much, so that's why I call my dad. So I called my dad and I was like, I need to go on an emergency midnight run, which is his way of saying we need to go buy tampons and pads. And, because that's what they called it in college, I guess. When the girls needed to go buy them, they'd call it an emergency midnight run. Because it was always emergent, always in the middle of the night, and they always had to go quickly. So, anyway, and I told him I need to make an emergency midnight run or an emergency noontime run because it was around noon. And, he's like, oh, well, I'm at work, I can't get out, I was like, okay, I guess I'll just go to your house and see if I have anything there. And I did, thank God. And then my boyfriend's mom had something that I could use until I got to my parents' house. So that was good. But I don't know. The language barrier between me and the boyfriend's mom is getting a lot less. She's understanding exactly like what I need and things like that. So that's really good. And she's learning more English. Like she learned how to say Sunday, which is really cool. Anyway, I think she's learning from watching with the kids, watching their TV shows with them, and me just talking a lot of English. I told her to download the Duolingo app, but I don't know if she will. My boyfriend thinks she'll do better with Rosetta Stone, but I said it's just so expensive, But I have a great dad who will go out on an emergency midnight run for me and buy me pads, even though they have Diaxin in them. I haven't decided. My cloth liners are all dirty. All of them are dirty right now, of course, because I never know when I'm going to get a period because I have an IUD. That is something they don't tell you. They tell you there will be spotting, but they don't tell you you're going to get a period every 3 months or something. Doesn't my skin look like radiant? I don't know. I think it's just the lighting and me. Like, looks good. I used tea tree oil facial rounds today, and I just feel cleaner. My skin just feels so much cleaner and so much fresher. Like, I should have done this for my fresh face photo, but I didn't. Fresh Face Friday, but it's Thursday. Anyway, so I have the best dad ever. I also asked him to get me Kit Kats because those are my food that I eat when when I am on my period. Hopefully he gets me the Kit Kats. Since I didn't ask him for tampons, because tampons are horrible for you. Tampons will give you toxic shock syndrome. No, bad. We don't like toxic shock syndrome. It can kill us. So, I've had a friend who had toxic shock syndrome. So, I think that, and she's still here, luckily, but, you know, I'm not going to take that risk anymore now that I know about how much risk there really is to it. I'll use, you know, a cup and a liner and I'll be fine because they're PUL line and they're not going to leak. So, take that, big menstrual feminine hygiene companies. Suck it. Sorry. I took a muscle relaxant, and then I ate. And so now I'm all loopy. But at least my back is feeling better. And I'm also on a heating pad under 2 giant blankets, like I said. This is day 1 of my period. Okay. This really sucks. I don't even know. This morning I was like, oh shit. I felt it. Like when I woke up at like 12 or something. I was like, oh shit. Luckily I was wearing a PUL liner because I've been having some urinary problems because I have interstitial cystitis. If you don't know what that is, it's interstitial cystitis. If you start typing that into Google, like interstitial, like at interstiatial or something like that. If you start typing that in, it'll pop up. Interstitial cystitis is a inflammatory bladder problem. So my bladder gets inflamed, and then by certain preservatives, foods, vinegar, acid, anything that's not alkaline, essentially, it gets inflamed by. So I drink alkaline water, which is another reason why I have a dry throat. Because I've been going back and forth between the 2 waters, the regular water and the alkaline water, so that's another reason why. But, my bladder, I have been having little leaks here and there, and, some discharge, so I was wearing the liners so that I wouldn't ruin my underwear, because I actually like the set of underwear I have now. And I don't want to ruin them. So, yeah, I think that I'll be okay tonight. I don't know. I hope so. I'm gonna put my Diva cup in for the night because it's got a larger capacity. And I'm gonna put in one of those, pads my dad is going to get me. Unfortunately, I don't have any cloth pads. If any of you have any good companies that you like that are in the US, so I don't have to pay extreme amounts of shipping. I literally had to double the price of the Sabelle cup for shipping to get it from Feminine Wear in the UK. So I would really, really like to not have to double the price of shipping from the UK, because that's where they do more cloth nappies and feminine cloth feminine wear and stuff like that. So I don't know. I think that I'm sad that I have to use cloth pads right now, or paper pads right now, cotton, whatever. But if I don't have a choice, I don't have a choice. I'm gonna wash my my pads tomorrow, my panty liners, so hopefully by the next day when they're dry, I can just start using those and cups, and then I'll feel better about it, because I don't feel good about this decision. At least I'm not using the money to buy them. My dad is. So I'm not paying for it. I don't know. That's just me. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you later, guys. Tomorrow, I guess. Bye.